Yeah, I mean, it's sort of unprecedented what we're going through right now. And I know that everyone has this burning question, especially in your space with all the rentals and landlords out there. We're out of work. Are we supposed to pay rent? How do we pay rent? What does that look like? And obviously it's consequential snowball effect down the line, but people don't know what to do right now. So what are you seeing on your end? What are you advising your landlords and your clients to do? What should we know?
Well, before, I'm sure Roy will get into this detail, but one thing that we saw from HUD's director, Dr. Ben Carson, is they have not come out with an actual moratorium on you can't pay rent or you can't collect rent or whatever. They haven't done that yet. But he made an interesting statement, which I think is very true. Even though he supports something like that, he said, landlords and tenants realize that we're all in this boat together and that everybody's going to have to give a little and protect each other and take care of each other for us to make it work. So we, as a management company, have talked to both residents and landlords to let them understand, like, if you're having a hardship, let us know and let's see what we can do to make that work. So we have options, but we're going to take everybody's situation as it comes as a unique situation. Like, what's going on with you? What can we do to help you?
Okay. And maybe give an example of what those options look like. I think people are just really looking for like tangible advice at this point. Like, what do I do? Right. So maybe what are some of the options you're advising?
So we're trying to post as much as we can as we get it through our social media, through our mailer, everything, as much as we can get information out. Number one, we put some information out today on the new laws regarding family sick leave. So what your options are if you are directly affected. The main thing we could advise, and Jayson would agree, is just reach out to your landlord.
Yeah.
If you're not working directly with the property management company, we're being proactive. This is what we're hired for, is for handling the situations like this that come across. But if you have questions, you got to reach out.
Yeah, you can't expect the landlord to come to you. You don't know what they have going on. So specifically, landlords, our clients, they need to pick up the phone and they need to contact their lender.
Yep.
What is the lender offering? I mean, for as much as we hear coming down from the federal government on down, like, just pick up the phone and talk to Chase or, B of A or whoever your lender is and ask them, well, what are my options?
Right.
And then the same thing with residents. Like, especially if you have proof that you've been laid off, or if you're in the serving industry and your hours are totally cut back or whatever, just try to present that stuff to your landlord, and the landlord will try to work with you. Maybe a payment plan, maybe some discounted rent. It just depends on everybody's unique situation. Sometimes people are like, hey, I have to leave. I can't, not only can I not make this month's rent, I don't think I'll make any rent for the next 6 months. Landlord, if I give you the keys back, what can we work out? So there are different options, and I don't want to say one general across the board because everybody's situation is unique. But that's on the landlord side, and the resident side, those are the two things that we're recommending.
Yeah, not one size fits all.
Okay, so what should your clients and landlords be prepared for?
That's a great question.
I mean, none of us really know. I mean, the next 2 weeks is really going to tell us, what to expect after April and going into May. But at a minimum, I think people are projecting for at least expect 3 months till into June, where people are going to be directly affected. I mean, there's the stimulus coming down, everything that's coming from the upper ups. We're just waiting to see, and we're weeding through the information as we get it.
Right. I mean, we projected that somewhere between 20 and 30% of residents may not be able to pay rent, whether that's pay partial rent, pay discounted rent, or literally like, here's my keys, I'm leaving. So every locale is different. Every situation is different. But that is something we're projecting. That being said, though, we'll know more mid-April, right? And by mid-April, after a lot of this quarantine, are we going to go 30 more days? But we'll see. April, May are going to be some tough months, and hopefully we pull together as a country and as an economy, and then that makes June we're back on target. But if somebody said, hey, we're not going to be back on target till July, I'd look to Roy's crystal ball and say, like, do you see that or not?
No, yeah. I mean, it's the one thing that I think they did come out with is for homeowners that have FHA loans, you will not be evicted or foreclosed on. So that's a big relief. There's also, I mean, it's you got to weed through all the information that's coming at us. So
Yeah.
we want to get direct. We want to be, I mean, like they've been saying, straight talk to everyone.
There's so much stuff out there that you're going to get on Facebook that may or may not be accurate. So just, if you're not looking at what is being put out by like the San Diego City Council or your HUD office, I mean, HUD puts out statements almost every day on what they have going on. So if you're not getting it from there, I mean, it may not be accurate.